Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my readings. This is for Scorpios for August, and we start with the energy of the month with the cards, and it came first the let go of control. Ta-da! Ha ha ha. That's what Scorpios love, right? Letting go of control. But this month, the cards say that if there is something that makes you fear about what might happen, and then you don't give yourself a chance to be brave and release things that are not meant to be in your life anymore. And often it's just a false delusion that control, that is what's necessary. But actually, many times it holds us back from moving forward, which is actually the third one. We will get there. But with this one, it might be that you might be controlling an emotion or you might be controlling a situation and you might feel stuck. Actually, you might feel stuck because you don't want to let the control go, but you don't have any other ideas yet. So we will see where we get. However, you need to feel um, the emotion of release. This card calls you out of experiencing. We are here on this earth to experience every aspect of life and release and relieve. It's good. And maybe it's time for you to experience that. And also, sometimes you feel like you are in chaos, and control is a coping mechanism to survive that situation. It maybe it have served you before, but now it's not that time. You are not here to survive. You are here to thrive. You are here to be the master of your feelings. But in order to do that, you have to experience them first. So it's a very interesting card. I really like this different perspective it gives on life and things. So the next one is the Be Still. That one is fascinating too. Um, there is this quote from Lao Tzu: to the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. What's better than that? When you want the control, the exact thing you need to do is to let it go and be still so that everything surrenders to you after you surrender to everything. And it's a very exciting journey that is very hard. It's not an easy one for a Scorpio, but this card calls you out to be still and breathe and find that serenity within you, and that circumstances and relationships test and challenge you with conflicting emotions and inner storms. But there will always be triggers, and all those storms will pass. So, what if you make a difference? What if you react in a different way? And what else this card was talking about? It was talking about, yeah, the reaction. Like if you react with anger and spite, do not be disheartened. But simply see that this is where you are at this time. So although it calls out to observe yourself as well and be still, but if you reacted already, it's okay. Like there was a reason for that, and now there is a reason to do it differently too. So it's very interesting to go through this journey of letting go of the control and then be still. And I'm not sure if the order might be that one. The order might be that you first go still, and that allows you to surrender and let go of that control. Because the next one, the move forward card, is absolutely a treasure. So that one is about that you can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. And this card was, the description was talking a lot um, about not being able to move on because you are rehearsing and rehearsing and rehearsing the same situations, the same conversations, and you don't change your own circumstances and you don't change yourself, then it's going to be exhausting. And you will do it again and again and again, and you will see the pattern. But it means that you are not moving forward. You are stepping into the same cycle again and again and again. And it's like being stuck in one chapter of a book, and this book never ends due to your inability to move forward. And it also distinguishes between the physical moving forward, or what you show it to the others, how you deal with it physically, and the mental and emotional moving forward, because your mind lingers and holds on to the past. So these three cards keep saying the same: not to hold on to the past, let go of the past, let go of the control, and be still, and find who you truly are inside, and move forward with that one. um because at the end of the day, you want to enjoy life, right? And what else did it say? Yeah, mostly about it, about the gratitude of the past is the past, and we cannot live in that past forever. So I think it's a really critical message to all Scorpios, because of the hardness of it, because letting go is not the strength of a Scorpio, but when they do, it's a whole new world that is out there for them. And then being still again, and surrender. Take it like as an experiment. If you like, read that book, The Surrender Experiment. Um, it will help you to see what can come if you just simply surrender. And and that moving forward is magical when you could leave all these things behind. Imagine it like stones pulling you down. When you let them go, you don't need to control them, where to put them one after the other so that you can move on. No, let them go. Let the chains just, cut up, and the stones behind, so you can go as fast as you want to. Because on the other hand, I'm sure you are keen. If the card came out, then it means that your manifestation is going towards moving forward. Okay, let me see what kind of people can help you move forward. I will ask this. Now that quickly jumped out one. The badger. That says to be fearless and bold. So look around yourself. Check if you have fearless and bold people around you. Look at all the fire signs around you. You can look at all other Scorpions, and look at all the other any kind of signs, because whoever is fearless in whatever ways can teach you something, because all this control and also it's coming from fear. So they can show you how to be more fearless and more bold, and maybe sometimes to say no. Okay, let's check. Is there any other? Oh, why is half of this jumping out? Maybe there are other. Then show me the most important ones. Or maybe just my hand is not working today properly, but I would like just a couple more. What type of people will be with Scorpio in August? To whom they can pay attention? No? Anyone who will help them then? Show me the helpers. Show me the helpers who will come and help Scorpios in August. Oh, the skunk spirit. Know your worth. Oh, wow. Even that flower looks that, it looks like an echinacea, but, or echinacea, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it looks like, or the sunflower. So this one actually reminded me of heaps of Leos. You might have Leo type of people around you who know their worth, and who can teach you to how to say no, or to say no to people, and how to know your own worth. The other one was the turtle. The slow and steady wins the race. Here you go. Typical Tauruses. Learn their strength, because these people can help you a lot with how to be still in a very, very positive and successful way. And the last one was the coyote spirit, to trust in divine detours. And this one I would put here, because there might be many people around you, or at least one, who had the experience with their intuition, their their trust in the universe, their trust, and to surrender, their approach. And they are all here to help you. So keep your eyes open. Let's see then. What is coming for Scorpios? Um, Work-wise, career-wise. Ooh, huh? The first one jumped out. And however it says, not good. However it says limitations, it also says to let go of your worries. So there is the same message of basically you limiting yourself. So if you have a career path that you would like to go on and you feel like you are stuck, then look into yourself first. Don't blame the circumstances. Leave that all behind, leave that all outside, go inside you and see, how am I limiting myself? Because in August, you might find it that you are limiting yourself. And luckily, at least, that's the fastest to overcome and get into wealth. Look at that. So, wealth is coming, the gambling and the social status came back, which said that do not risk too much and don't get arrogant. So, yes, the hindsight of these kind of know your worth people and you, how you react to others, then make sure that you never get arrogant. Just because you know your worth, acknowledge their worth as well. So it's all balanced. And regarding the wealth, is really just saying keep up the good work and don't risk too much. So it's more of this attitude. These people can help you around wealth creation and just showing the way and giving good advices and good examples they can show. Okay, what can Scorpios do practically to ease this August of letting go or to speed it up? Because that's what they like too. Oh, this is not a speed up, but the other strengths, I love it. Sometimes cards can be so ironic, let's say. So patience is your virtue now. You are almost there. Keep sowing the seeds of love. Yes, please be patient. You know already what kind of seeds you have planted, and you really need to trust and not dig them out all the time to see are you growing? Are you growing? Are you growing? But just let it go and let it grow. What else? What else can poor Scorpios do? What if, or besides patience, what? Here you go. Two more. Patterns. Give yourself a break. Okay, so the patterns say to obviously look at the patterns of your life and be willing to change and modify. So the patterns are useless if you don't do anything with them. Without actions, they just useless. And the last one was the give yourself a break. So that be still and give and having a break, that's the same message, so that you are not just a human doing, you are a human being, and don't be too harsh on yourself because everybody needs a break sometimes. And this wandering one reminded me of, here you go with the meditation cards. Well, Scorpio, it will be as usual an inner journey in August and finding how you limit yourself and let it go. Because we can be our worst enemies. So when you let that go yourself, then you can win. Okay. A thoughtless act may come from an unconscious thought or feel, or a mixture of competing thoughts. This one is here for you to meditate on, because when you stay still and surrender, this kind of feeling or a mixture of competing thoughts. Yeah. So this tells me that while you are going through the process, you will definitely face with some ambivalence, some opposition inside you. And it's normal, first of all, for Scorpio. Second, for everybody, because you might have old subconscious patterns that you might discover that are clashing with your current ways of thinking of wanting to live. And then the next one was, don't use your thoughts to verify and reinforce your bad experiences. Don't imagine that you know anyone's mind other than your own. Oh, yes. This is a typical thing that people run into When you go and surrender and you are almost there, but not yet, that's when we can get a little bit arrogant. That's when we can think that, oh, we know it all. Oh, then we must know others as well. But no, we don't. Let them be and just be you and pay attention to your inner world a little bit while obviously not forgetting about them, that they have feelings too. And then the third one was your thoughts are as important as your speech. Don't think that by remaining silent you escape the power of your thoughts. You don't. Yeah. Sometimes just because we stay silent, it's still stirring inside us. So when that one stirs, it comes back to this to think about the competing ones. And it's kind of the time to take a break and choose. If they have competing thoughts, you can choose one or the other, or you can choose from the other million thoughts that can come to you. You don't need to go on with either or. You can choose a third one, a fourth one, a fifth one, and the universe will be with you. Let's see who will be with you love life wise. Okay, let's see the cards. A wish granted. No, that starts good. A wish granted. It becomes a fairy tale when you make it real. It's again, you need to move forward with that inner surrender and peace because that has magic. And that magic will, Jesus Christ, it's falling well, will have an impact on your growth, on your work, on your love life, especially because this one came out. Nurture, growth. Attend your bond with love and patience. And your bond can be connected to, your bond can be with your work, with your partner, with your kids, with your parents, with your dog. It doesn't matter. Just nurture it. The other one that jumped out was celebration and taking time to appreciate the good things, which is again taking time with yourself, but also don't forget about being part of society and being part of a relationship. Okay? And in depth, connecting on a deeper level on complex feelings. No surprise, because when you go there, then that's the energy that will come out of you and will basically bring everyone else onto the journey with you if they want to go with you. If not, then you have to let them go as well. And then loyalty, standing by each other through thick and thin. That's kind of your skill anyway, but it seems that you have found someone who is doing the same for you. And that devotion can be as a partner, as I said, a family member, but even a co-worker. It can be anyone who also has this ability to stay that type of loyal as you are, because you are fiercely loyal. And this one is as well, like thick and thin. Okay, so the last one was protection and talking about taking care of yourself as well as a relationship, which is talking for itself. So yeah, I think you can attend this month with massive amount of consciousness and intuition merged, and really taking time to surrender, to let go, to think, to be yourself. And where was that one? Patience, Scorpio, patience. I'm wishing you a lot of patience for all of this and for whole August, and hoping to see you in September. Have a good one. Bye.